In this video, we are going to walk through how to replace the O-rings in the brown and black tubes. Here are tools needed. First, we need to remove the power cord from the machine. For XL or XXL models, first remove the back panel and turn the machine's back switch off, and then unplug the power cord. For Pro and Plus models, turn the machine's back switch off, unplug the power cord. For version 1.43 or higher version machines, which has the slide type tablet stand, unplug the USB cable, pull the tablet stand out gently. And for version 1.3 to version 1.42 machines, which have the screw type tablet stand, unscrew the 3 screws holding the tablet stand, and then remove the stand. You need to remove the drip tray and drip tray cover and lift the lever on the back of the machine and drag the water tank out and remove it. And remove the portafilter and group head handle as well. And now you need to remove the main cover. Use a T10 Torx screwdriver to remove the 8 screws on the main cover. Once all screws are out, gently stretch the sides of the cover and then lift it up off the machine. We need to remove the chassis that the manifold is mounted. If there are Torx T10 size screws, you need to use a Torx T10 screwdriver. Or if you have Phillips head screws, you need to use PH2 size Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the 6 screws securing the chassis. We need to put the machine upside down to assess the screw holding the group head cover. Before that, place a cloth on the tabletop. Rotate the steam wand to a horizontal position to prevent it from getting in the way when we flip the machine. Grab the middle back side of the leg with one hand, support the machine with the other hand while flipping it. And gently place it on the cloth. There are 5 screws on the bottom of the group head support. Use a T10 Torx screwdriver to unscrew them. Once each screw is loosened, use angled pointy tip tweezers to remove them. Once all 5 screws are removed, return the machine to its upright position. Place a cloth on the top of the manifold to rest the group head cover and GHC during the procedure. Lift the group head cover carefully to avoid damaging the cables underneath. We highly recommend wearing comfort grip gloves to protect your hands when you are touching the glass fiber insulation sheets. Lift the bottom insulation plate to assess the group head interior. Pull out the clips that secure the brown tube on both the manifold and the group head using angled tweezers. Remove the tube from the manifold and the group head. Insert the tip of the angled tweezers into the tube connector on the group head and remove the O-ring. You can either place the tip in the center of the O-ring to stretch and pull it out, or grab the O-ring and pry it out. Put a new O-ring onto the end of the tube. Push it until it reaches the brass section. Gently insert the tube into the group head connector, keeping it straight. Push it in gently with a circular motion until the brass end of the tube is no longer visible. Avoid using force as it can damage the O-ring. Keeping the tube straight is important. If it doesn't seem to go in, the O-ring may be tilted. In that case, remove the tube and O-ring and try it again. Once fully inserted, reinstall the clip to secure the tube. Remove the O-ring remaining inside the tube connector on the manifold using the T10 Torx screwdriver. Place a new O-ring onto the tube end and insert it into the connector. Gently push it in with a circular motion, then reinstall the clip once it's fully seated. For the black tube, follow the same process. Remove the clip from the group head connector using angled tweezers. Insert the tweezers into the connector and remove the O-ring. You can stretch it from the center or pry it out. Place a new O-ring onto the tube and insert it into the connector. Keep the insertion angle straight and gently push with a circular motion until the brass end is no longer visible. If it doesn't go in smoothly, the O-ring may be tilted. Remove and try again. Once fully inserted, reinstall the clip to secure the tube. Organize the insulation plates and cables. Make sure the ground cable is not caught between the metal edges of the group head. Place it within the bottom insulation plate area. Slightly tilt the group head backward. Insert the protruding part of the chassis on the back of the cover into the group head hole on the front panel. Close the group head. Install the machine side chassis using 6 T10 or PH2 screws. Tighten the first 5 screws halfway and fully secure all 6 once everything is in place to have a room to adjust the angle to align holes. Place a cloth to support the group head and flip the machine upside down. Use a cloth of appropriate thickness to support the group head evenly. If the cloth is too thin, fold it to increase the thickness. Insert all 5 screws into their holes. Start with top left or top right screw. You may need to adjust the angle of the group head cover for the screw to catch the thread. Tighten the first 4 screws halfway to allow for angle adjustment. Once everything is aligned, fully tighten all 5 screws. There you have it. If you run into any difficulties during the replacement, please feel free to reach out to us through our tech support channel.